Hello there! Now I have under 5 minutes to give you the skinny on Grand Theft Auto 4, the world's most intricate sandbox game ever. So let's jump straight in. You play the good-looking and likeable Niko Bellic, an illegal immigrant and Bosnian war veteran who comes to Liberty City and falls into his cousin Roman's world of loan sharks and gangsters. The plot initially revolves around Roman's troubles, but soon connects with Niko's backstory and a darker tale of revenge. Core gameplay involves driving a wide variety of cars and other vehicles, hand-to-hand combat and shooting. But distilling GTA 4 down into components like this does it a great disservice, as the real beauty is the way in which these core elements blend with each other and with the details of the world to give you something with an organic wholeness and a depth that's really mind-blowing. If you're low on health, grabbing a hot dog or sleeping will pick you up. If you jack a car, instead of just opening the door, you'll have to smash a window. You'll get calls on your mobile while you're in the middle of something else, and most missions are set up by someone calling you, rather than you having to go to a dedicated mission pickup point. It's this level of detail that has everyone so excited. Ignore the actual game elements for a minute and look at how much background detail there is making this world alive. The background characters' dialogue and reactions, the in-game internet, TV and radio, the ability to physically interact with pretty much everything. Rockstar have also played up the relationship element of the game, and you develop friendships, contacts, and even go on dates, all of which helps make you invested in Niko and the world. But nothing's perfect, and there are a few annoyances until you get used to how things work. After an early mission, when driving Roman back to the depot in one of his cabs, I left the car to jack a shinier one. But instead of Roman being able to drive his own cab, it went down as abandoned, and so the entire mission failed and had to be repeated. The driving itself also takes a bit of getting used to, with turning circles not fantastic and cars unrealistically easy to spin out. But practice does pay off, and it becomes very enjoyable. As you can see, the artwork is fantastic, and in terms of graphics and physics, this is damn sophisticated. You're looking at the 360 version, and although you can see a little clipping and pop-in here and there, when you consider how much is going on, it's a tiny complaint. Character movement is astoundingly good, and combined with high-quality voice acting and the predominant use of physics rather than set animations, it plays a part in the game's verisimilitude. The transition between gameplay and narrative cutscenes is also damn smooth. Now, of course, with a GTA title, people are always going to question its morality. This is a gritty, sleazy, edgy game which makes violent crime hella fun. It's also blue as a blue-ass fly, so if this sort of thing offends you, don't buy it. Simple. But it's not entirely gratuitous, and not without thought either, although the multiple endings dependent on your decisions in the game don't make Rockstar's moral stance clear either way. The portrayal of highly sexualised and rather caricatured women in the game is a little disappointing, given how well-rounded and varied the male characters are. But the advanced relationship elements of the game perhaps shows a move in the right direction here, with bowling trips and dinners adding a little more to your warm coffee. Now, while GTA 4 is definitely a hardcore gamer's game, and there's a lot about its sandbox nature and complexity that could potentially put the more casual mainstream market off, it smashed all previous video game sales records and had tons of mainstream press adulation. As well as being testament to what sick puppies we all are, this speaks volumes about GTA 4's playability. There's a lot of information to take in, absorbing plot, meeting characters, learning to drive, fight, use your phone and map, and in the beginning you can easily forget to concentrate on instructions as you gawk at the engine and your surroundings. But despite this, the pacing of the early tutorial missions is spot on, getting you to grips with everything, but still drawing you in with exciting story and gameplay right from the start. And while Control can take a while to finesse, even someone new to the series should feel pretty comfortable with how the world works within about an hour. This is Sandbox with structure. Although of course you can just dive in, ignore the plot and do as you damn well please. Explore the city, jack some cars, take a cab, get a lap dance, go shopping, go on a killing spree. And if you ever feel like you've exhausted GTA 4's possibilities, then there's a vast array of online multiplayer options, and the 360 version will also have some extra episodes available for download in the autumn. This is absolutely a 5-star game, and I recommend without any reservation that you buy it. Or steal it. Don't worry, video games told you to do it.